All right. Hello, hello. If we could start out, if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself for us.
Yeah, my name is Emilie Padilla, a rising sophomore at Coolidge High School in the Early College Academy program.
Awesome. And just to start off, I'd love to hear a little bit about what your experience was like tutoring at Whittier this year.
Whittier, Whittier, it was an adventure. There were very high highs and very low lows, where sometimes we didn't even have a teacher and we had to facilitate the whole session by ourselves as tutors. And we did very good at that, and we kind of got used to it. And I feel like we became the the leaders of the sessions most of the times, and we took control. The students were really, really engaged in the conversations we had, and they were really like, what's the word? They were really interested, and they had like lots of questions about the things. And I loved how we used games to help them learn and not just read and tell them what to do and read and tell them what to do. We did different ways of helping them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let it go that you just called us out and said you had these sessions without teachers. I don't know if you ever were totally on your own. You're trying to make us look bad, but we'll let that slide for now. I know Mr. C missed some sessions and Miss Kenya had to show up, but we're not letting you just run wild.
Yeah.
But I'm curious,
Oh, no.
you had quite a summer. So tell us a little bit about what you did this summer.
Okay, this summer, I took a college course at Trinity University, Introductory to Sociology course. I passed with an A,
Nice.
and I did the Reach summer program, and it was really, really interesting and really fun. I learned a lot, and I had something I learned was about gentrification. Um, I had no idea what it like really was and how it affected people's lives, but I got to grow a relationship with my Miss Janice. That's like, she's a PI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Miss Janice and another tutor, Samia, and we kind of learned and grew together. And I really like that, getting to know them, getting to know about gentrification and how it affects people's lives and how we can help. And that's what I did this summer.
Yeah, and you also did a special project that you were part of our children's book group. So in November you'll have your first book published. So I'm curious, sort of how did did you enjoy that process, and are you excited about that?
Yes, I am very, very excited. I can finally say I'm an author. I can walk into a room and say, "Oh, the author is in the room," and then I feel proud of myself. I just feel very proud of myself having accomplished that at such a young age as a Black author too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. That's great. Is there anything else you want people to know about you or your Reach experience before we sign off?
Um. Yes, I would like to say how Reach has really helped me and helped my family, financially and like emotionally. They've been here for me whenever I needed them, and they've always supported me with like anything I came with them to. And we became like a family. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you had such a good experience, and thanks for spending some time with us today.
All right. You're welcome.